Hello there, everybody. This is another video upon, like, Luckode and stuff like that. This is to make up for the fact that I didn't necessarily show, like, Luckode on screen, so... on the stream yesterday, so... Okay, so in this new build of Luckode, and, like, in yesterday's new build of Luckode, there are 4 new blocks, and I showed these on the boards earlier, like, Whiteboard Wednesday, week 3. I'll show them right here if I can remember what they are. Oh, right, yeah. Okay, so these are the 4 new blocks. I can't necessarily zoom into them, but I think you see them on the screen. Basically, this block right here, 1 beats in seconds. Like, this is supposed to report the amount of beats in, like, the amount of seconds. The amount of beats in a second. So, like, how long did it take for 2 beats, like, in this? I don't know how to explain it, so, like, yeah. And if we change the tempo here, you can see that, like, it's gonna be a little different because it's actually relative to the tempo, so... yeah, 2 beats in seconds, 1.2, because the tempo is 100. And then we have 1 seconds in beats. Now, this is, like, I'm pretty sure it's the opposite, so... it's supposed to report how many beats it would take to, like, occupy, like, a second or something. So, like, at a tempo of 100, it would take, like, 1 2/3 of a beat. 1 2/3 something beats to take a second. So, I'm just gonna do something here, and this will be a test to see if a block actually works. Okay, so so after 1 normal second, it says hello, but after it rests for like 1 second and beats, then, you know, shout. It seems like the thing might be first, but, like, you can see that the scripts end at the same time. And then we have the new variable blocks. These were introduced in yesterday's build, so... set var to 0. This is like a string input, so... you know how this block, variable var, like... it's supposed to report the value of the variable, of the name you enter, so... and these, like, blocks that coincide with it. These are to, like... I'm pretty sure to make the thing easier, because, like, every time you make a new variable, like, a reporter shows up, and if you have too many variables in a project, it kind of clogs up the whole block palette thing. So yeah, this is just rudimentary blocks, I think. Let me just delete that variable. Okay. Come on and Darwin. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna... wait a minute. Okay. Actually, let's just move on to, like, projects and stuff now. And, like, these are still, like, 10 games. Like, this has been the same amount of games since like November 2024. So yeah, I guess. Sorry if my voice sounds a little quiet. I'm just moving away from the microphone a lot. Anyway, I actually managed to update this game, Rocket Rangers. I'm pretty sure the project actually works now, but yeah, the thing is, with the fonts, it kind of gets a little wacky if you don't have them installed. I didn't have the fonts in the original revision of the project installed because they were made on my old computer. But like a few months later, I got a new computer for like my birthday, and those didn't have the fonts installed, the proper fonts installed. So I just resorted to fallback fonts, and it looked kind of off. So I had to resave the project with new fonts. It sounds a little bit too loud on my screen. Okay, so this is like... Yeah, I already played this game in a few videos from but... The whole premise of this game is that you shoot the asteroids and the aliens and stuff. This was actually Luckode 1, so... if you press the right it's a lot more and let me just stop there because like I don't want to play this game. It's too loud. I really have got to make more games with this. I do have scratch projects. I don't feel like... Oh crap, no. Yeah, I didn't mean to open that project, but like, there's nothing wrong with it, just so you know. It's like a project I made when I was still like in the knack of like, oh shit, fuck. You know what I got though? Tetris. The classic game of Tetris. The classic game of Tetris. Yeah, but like it doesn't. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's really janky. But like for a project made in 2008ish, or a scratch project made in 2008ish, it's actually good for its time. So, I mean, yeah, these are like, I think it's more like the NES version in terms of like what pieces you get, because in the NES version of the game, it's all random. You can get long droughts of certain pieces, and you can get multiple pieces in a row. So, but in newer games, it cycles between one of the 7 blocks, and every time it goes through all 7, it repeats those. So you always get a fair mix. This category has a lot of blocks. I blame Luckode Neptune for that. Anyway, the timestamp blocks removed. You know, days since 2000, Luckode days, scratch days. Yeah, those didn't work in like the way I wanted them to. So I had to remove them. I hope the actual thing works. Yeah. Like, no new blocks here other than the comment block. Which was, I think, introduced in either Luckode 5.0 or 7.0. I'm not really sure, but, like, it got removed in, I want to say 8.0 or 9.0. But I reintroduced it somewhat. This was made into a reporter. I think you might already know that. This new block here, message number. Basically, if you type in a number, like, I want to say 35, you get one of the random messages that pops up in the about Luckode thing. Yeah, we do not support generative AI in any way. Let's go something. Fiddlesticks! Fiddlesticks! Okay. Message number 46 might seem a bit weird. I have both Gumball Watterson, who is a 12-year-old blue cat, and Darwin Watterson, a 10-year-old pet fish, all for the amazing world of Gumball on Cartoon Network. And I remember watching that a whole decade ago until it ended in 2019. Those were the years. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what to do now, so. Crap. I'm gonna have to censor all the mentions of my names out. What is a V-Buck? 1106 2025. Wow, that's like half a year old already. Anyways, this is Tweety the Bird 92 over and out. Yeah, yada. Yeah, bye. Bye.